about season 5.
To the amazing fans of Grey's Anatomy, we are so grateful.
Grey's Anatomy won drama show. Ellen Pompeo took the trophy for female TV star.
I can't believe the people gave me something after giving me so much the last few years.
Selma Blair won competition contestant for Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you all for coming out.
The movie of 2022 was Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and among Taylor Swift's 3 new trophies, Album of 2022 for Midnights.
In the spotlight this morning, Grammy nominee and Rhode Island native Billy Gilman is rocking around the park this weekend. And if that doesn't get you in the holiday spirit, we don't know what will. Billy is back with us in studio to tell us about his upcoming show. It's going to be happening at the Park Theater.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Now, last time you were here, just in case people don't know, last time you were here, you came in, and then you ended up co-hosting the show with me.
It was a blast.
Right?
I'm a little more subdued today. If anyone saw that Friday recap, you'll know what I mean.
Last time he was here, he had a dress shirt down to like his belly.
It was just about there. I'm like, what are you talking? I was literally on an airplane, and I saw the recap, and I was tagged, and I'm like, what did they say now? And I'm like, it wasn't that bad. You want to see bad?
No. We need to stay on the air till 10 o'clock. So first, is this your first time being at the park since it's been refurbished?
It is. They've done such a wonderful job coming back and having a resurgence. And they came to us wanting the show this year, and I just thought, how amazing, why not? The response has been really great. It's so in the community of Rhode Island.
It is.
And you know I'm all about that.
Yeah.
And I just learned that before the show's at 7:30 on Saturday, they're doing a fantastic pre-dinner show in the balcony of the theater to benefit the May organization, which is for Rhode Island homeless.
Oh, that's great.
And all the funds from that certain amount of time go to that organization, and I just think that's so important, especially around the holidays when things are so tight and people are struggling.
Sure.
And, to the 10th degree.
Yeah.
So I think it's so important and a great thing.
Now, look, I mean, you've been lucky enough. I mean, you've been out. I see your posts all the time. I mean, you've been out performing. And what is it like getting back out into the community? And not just here in Rhode Island, but I mean, you've been touring all over the place.
Yeah.
Particularly Florida. Just so you know.
No. That's when I'm allowed to see. That's when they don't like me anymore. They go, take a break, kid. Go. It's been Michigan, Nashville, Arkansas. It's been everywhere, and it's been great. It's really interesting to see the demographic of what people do in each state as far as COVID compliance.
Sure.
And it's amazing to see how many people in the earlier years of when we were in the earlier months of this year traveling back up again.
Right.
To see no one really cared in this state, and then you have to be a bank teller and we do a meet and greet behind plexiglass.
I know.
So it's interesting, but it's good to get back to normal.
All right, you've been doing this for a long time, since you were a kid. Obviously, everybody knows that. Do you still get nervous going up on stage, or does it come as second nature to you now?
It depends. It depends on where I am. Like, Arkansas was a great show, sold out. That was fun. And then the next night I did Manhattan, New York City.
Sure.
And a theater, sold out. I was so nervous because I'm like, do these people know who I am?
Right.
That's when the nerves kick in. The nerves are always there to do well for people paying a ticket.
Right.
But yeah, like the show this weekend, I'm petrified because it's brand new Christmas songs that I have not done yet.
Okay.
Bringing new stuff into the realm of it. A local nice surprise at the end of the show. So there will definitely be nerves.
How do you go in to prepare for a show like that? And how long does it take you to kind of say, these are the songs we're going to do. We've got them down. This is it. We're done.
You're never done.
You're never done. Okay.
You're never done. I think we've done 11 rehearsals so far.
Right.
I have a great band. This time we're not doing so much orchestral, but I'm really going back to my roots because we've just signed some interesting papers that I can talk about in the next month or two.
Right.
And I'm going back to my roots with the show and making it much more organic, Americana, country, a country vibe. You'll hear strings and stuff as well, but it's really getting back to my roots, which I'm very excited about.
Have you ever, and I've heard comedians say this when they get up on stage and they say, I'm up on stage and somebody tells me in my ear, so-and-so is in the audience. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yes.
And who was that person?
That person was Jerry Lewis. Comedian, I don't know.
Sure.
I hosted the telethon for Muscular Dystrophy Association for 15 years, and April of 2018, I was doing a run in Vegas, like a Thursday to a Sunday or whatever it was, and on Friday night, I got the word through my ear things. that Jerry Lewis is in the audience, and I froze because I was like, why didn't you tell me before?
Yeah.
And they're like, we didn't want to make you nervous. And the most amazing thing was, I mean, we were friendly, and that was the last show he saw before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
So that will always be hold a special place in my heart.
Do you still sit
sure.
down and write songs? Do you still like getting in the studio and recording music? You got a big smile on your face, so I'm probably asking you something that maybe I shouldn't have asked you, but
That's my favorite part. Because you can be in your sweatpants, create. There's no audience opinion.
Right.
There's no,
which is always good.
hopefully. There's no, I got to suck it in, or I got to lose 10 pounds to go on this thing. It's just creativity. And that, to me, is what I love. I love writing a song that can help someone and change someone's perspective on their problems. And then in the same token, I love getting 1,000 people in an audience when we can now, and have them forget their problems. That's a great job and a great responsibility for me. But I love the creativity because there's no outside opinion at that point. It's just you and the music.
And look, there's been a lot of highs for you. There's been some lows for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've bounced back and you're back at it again, and it's fantastic.
You know, if consistency and patience, I think, and somewhat of tenacity is very important for any job.
Right.
If you think a career like this is only going to sustain and be this one level, you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And one of my great friends taught me a great lesson. Keith Urban said, if you enjoy singing for 50 people as well as you enjoy singing for 5,000, you will sustain forever.
Tickets are on sale.
Tickets are on sale. And there's not many left, I can happily say this year.
That's great.
So theparkri.com. Go a little earlier. Give to the May Foundation. It's a great cause, and then come see me holler a little bit.
That's good. He's going to do more than holler. It's okay.
I'll cackle.
And cackle, and you know, you can always co-host the Rhode show sometimes too. Billy,
with
thanks
this on.
With that, thanks for coming in, buddy. Always good to see you. Billy's live performance is this Saturday at the Park Theater in Cranston. It's a beautiful location. Head to rhodeshow.com for a link to buy your tickets. Get them soon.
I want Billy to take me shopping. It's still to come this morning on The Rhode Show. We will be chatting with our